Good to see you.
Awesome. I'm so glad you could all make it. What a delight to be together. The energy is already absolutely amazing. So let's go ahead and get started by connecting our energy. We're going to breathe in through the nose and think the words I am, and then sigh out through the mouth and think the word consciousness 3 times in a row. Let's breathe together right now. Breathe in, I am. Sigh out, consciousness. Ah. Breathe in, I am. Sigh out, consciousness. Ah. Breathe in, I am. Sigh out, consciousness. Ah. And as we rest for a moment here in this beautiful space of infinite divine grace, you can feel how deeply loved and valued you are by the God of your understanding, exactly as you are right now. You are perfect because you dance with the divine every day. You enjoy an ongoing collaborative conversation, bringing love into existence where previously love didn't seem to exist. And your delightful, deliberate, determined focus on love empowers the divine to support all of us and to expand all that is. Take another deep breath in. Make sure you are muted and then do the 5 hums, holding one note, 5 deep breaths. We give thanks, and so it is. The energy was so good, we brought in Kathy Poppers and Julie Westbrook. So, Julie, I typed in humming real quick so you would know what we were doing. And I'm so glad you could make it. I'm so glad you're here. We've got a lot of wonderful people here and a lot to celebrate. We're going to start with Michelle. Michelle, I'll hand you the little ask to unmute button. There we go. If you could unmute, let us know. What can we help you celebrate?
First of all, I'm here. Yay. I'm here. I'm so happy to be here with all of you. I needed I needed this today. I was at the intention group yesterday. I saw a lot of my family. It was a
Michelle,
lot of
I'm sorry to interrupt you.
fun.
Michelle, we can't hear you very well. Your internet is really
And
choppy, and so
so
we can't understand you clearly. Could you log out and log back in again, and we'll call on you? We can't hear you well. It's very choppy, so we
Okay.
can't make it out. Can you
Um,
log out and log back in again? I'm sorry, Michelle, but we would love to hear you and support you. And I honestly can't hear you just yet. So please log out, come back in, and oh, there she is. Okay. Maybe we'll be able to hear Michelle this time. There you
There
are.
you are. Can you hear me now?
Yes, yay. So I know you're happy that you're here. What
That's all
else
you
can we
guys,
help you
that's all you
celebrate?
got? Oh my
That's all I
goodness.
got.
Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. So sorry. Okay, yes, I'm grateful that I'm here. I was at the intention group last night. I did the Year of Miracles also last night, the first class of the year. I went to my niece's first birthday party on Saturday, and I got to see my older daughter and her fiance, and a bunch of the rest of my family and people I haven't seen in a really long time. It was a beautiful thing. Holly was with me, and that was great. And other than that, I'm doing the best I can with what I have. I'm just trying to not lose my mind. I'm on assistant number 15, I think. And this one doesn't like to do anything at all. So I'm trying to have patience and tolerance and practice grace because I really would like to yell a little bit. What else? I got hacked. My bank cards got hacked. So I've been on the phone trying to figure all that out. That's been fun, but I haven't hurt anybody yet, so that's a really good sign. And I get to help people. So that's all for me.
Wow. I was just typing in the chat. I immediately hired angels to support you, Michelle.
Oh, thank
Just to
you.
handle all of the nonsense with the credit cards and the bank cards and the all that stuff. And it will all be handled and resolved very quickly. The good news is that all of these finance companies are extremely aware of fraud. And so they
Mm,
have excellent processes in place to take care of it and address it very quickly. And so they'll be sending you new cards, and all this stuff will be resolved within about 48 hours. So you can relax. It's going to be just fine.
I think
And
it's just a sign from the universe that I have to pay more attention to my statements. Really simple. It's inconvenient, but it's not going to kill me.
yeah, kudos. That is really
Thank you.
wonderful. Thank you. And
Thank
thank you
you.
for making an effort to join us today. We really appreciate it.
I love being here.
We love having you here. Awesome. David, in that gorgeous green. That is such a good color on you. But you have to unmute because we can't really hear you. There
Oh,
we
okay.
go.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Uh, well, I intended to draw one card and two of them came out. So the first one was the Divine Director,
Oh,
and it
yeah, that's
says,
beautiful.
Oh,
trust the process, create space for divine order to unfold. And the first sentence in the message is, you are being guided to stop trying to micromanage the universe. Moi. So,
Join the club.
me.
and then the second one is Shiva,
Ooh,
karmic release,
I love it.
the end of a cycle. Debts are paid. Choose your destiny.
Beautiful. Wow. How can it get even better than this? I'd like to hear all about what else you have to celebrate, David.
Did I talk about doing the fire ritual last time? I can't
Yeah,
remember.
yeah, you did.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I also signed up for your miracles and did the I did the exercise on the replay today, so I'm going for that. And I declared an intention to share my gifts, which included public speaking. 5 minutes after I made the intention, I get the opportunity to speak at UCLA by the organization that Ruthie worked with, Blue. So I'm finding out the details about that and I'll see what happens. I'll rework my speech from a year ago.
That's outstanding. That is really exciting, David. Beautiful. Yeah, once you find out the details, let me know.
I will, definitely.
I would love to speak there as well. Beautiful. How can it get even better than this? There's so many of us. We get all the blessings that everybody's bringing to the table. And you feel the energy here today? You
Mhm.
feel where it is? We I received awareness during my meditation yesterday that when we come together, we create such a powerful vortex of energy that we really do enhance the divine. We really do uplift all of consciousness. Don't think that what you do is selfish when you celebrate who you are and what you're doing and your accomplishments. You're celebrating your self expression, which is an expression of the divine. And that's lovely. You enjoying being you is right on the money. So, yeah. Woo. Talking about right on the money, we've got Peggy here. Peggy, could you unmute and let's celebrate you? There we go.
Well, my first thing is just so glad to be here. And
Can you speak up a little bit? Because the microphone isn't catching you too well.
okay, let me see if I can.
Usually, as you start talking, it picks up your voice better, but at first, the first few words, we can't hear you until,
Okay, is
and so
that
if you
better?
keep, yes, if you keep talking, it'll keep catching your voice.
Okay, that's better. Anyway, getting things in my condo straightened around that I had no idea had to be done, like have to have the big jacuzzi tub torn out and replaced. So these are some surprises. And so not having it shown right now, but that's okay because it's not the best time to look at property anyway in the north. Um, Even though Virginia's considered to the south, to me it's the north. So anyway, my friend Neil called me today and he sounded so much stronger. He's in home hospice and it just was a delight to hear him sounding as strong as he did. Um, I'm enjoying these dogs here, these mini Aussies, more and more every day. They are hysterical. And then had a new person that my friend Dee knows that is buying one of my paintings, I believe. And she said, "Oh, Dee, this has never happened to me before. It's talking to me and saying, I want to be in that corner." So that was that was very cool to hear.
Yeah, no kidding. There is so much energy in your paintings. And I have one, whoops, I have one of Peggy's gorgeous paintings right here. My camera is not doing it justice at all. It's mostly purple with a lot of gold and some teal and lots of other colors too. It is just phenomenal and it lights up my office. It puts such good energy into my office space. I know that we're picking up a lot of that when we're together. So, yeah, very powerful. What you create, Peggy, that expression that flows through you onto the canvas when you paint, don't take it lightly. I know we've got Julie's a painter, David's a painter, all of you who have that kind of expression. It could be that you're a writer. And Ruthie, of course, with her amazing artistry. You are artists by expressing who you are. And it's magic every time you do. Thank you. Thanks for bringing that in. Ah, gorgeous. Well, we got Dorji in the house. And I'm so proud of you, Dorji. For those of you who didn't see him, he was on a webinar on Tuesday with Lynn McTaggart, and he just rocked it. He was articulate, he was charming, he was clear, he was dynamic and compelling, and just all the things that we love and appreciate about Dorji. So kudos, dude. So
You
proud of
left
you.
out
And
cute.
Yeah, well, he's cute too.
it's
Yeah.
Yes.
and sometimes because of my hearing, I'm very loud and I don't realize it. And I think everybody can hear me whenever I talk. But I love being here. I just thought Kelly threw something at me. I
That's
can't
for
believe why is
Yogi.
she throwing it at
That's
me.
for that. That's for that silly Aussie in my house.
No, no. But I just feel, like when we're together, we have a lot of fun. I look at all the faces, everybody's smiling. Tell me one face, show me one face here right now that's not. And I love this. I was a panelist with Lynn. I had a great time. Had a great time with my family, with the holidays, and all our intentions are working. And, like for what I want from my life, I have everything. I am happy, and I have a family of light that I will never be, that will never make me alone. Make me feel like I'm alone. Whenever I look forward to these uh, gatherings and also the giggling with peace for peace and all these things. I think yeah, how can it get any better than that? So this weekend I'm going to Hull again. I have to work. No, I will work on my website. I will do things there and probably bring my message of joy and love to people that know me and listen to me. And that's what I'm going to be doing.
Brilliant. You have 18 seconds left.
I love you all.
That's okay. David, did you want to contribute something?
Yes, in Lynn's newsletter this week, Dorji was mentioned along with four other people because of the talk. Yes. If you don't have a copy of it, I'll forward it to you.
Yeah, Dorji, that's a
Yeah,
great
just
thing.
send.
Yeah, please do forward it to him, David. It's a great thing for you to do a screenshot of, and you can actually put it on your website to show that you have had exposure through Lynn McTaggart's activities, and you're featured in a documentary that she's doing too, right? So
Yeah.
you can talk about that as well. And that's perfect. Beautiful. I know I say it all the time. How can it get even better than this? Honestly, because when we celebrate what is, we attract even more. So that's why it's so important to me to celebrate what is. Kelly, you look like you're very intensely typing something, but it's your
I'm
turn.
trying to raise my hand so
Oh,
that I'm not interrupting, but
go
I
for it.
can't see the thing.
Go for it.
So I wanted to ask if Tuesday was recorded and if you could send it to us all.
It was recorded. I don't think I kept a copy of the email that had the recording. Does anybody have that?
Dorothy, do you?
I'm waiting. I hope to get a copy.
Well, she sent out a link to the recording already. So we could probably find it if we do a search. Um, I will try to, I'll try to take that on
I
and
have 110 messages with which I haven't checked yet.
yeah.
So I don't know. It might.
Okay.
When did you get it, David?
I got the recording on Wednesday, but I don't think I kept it. But anyway, let's go ahead and celebrate Kelly, and I will find a copy and get it to you, Kelly. What
Great,
can we
thank
help
you.
you celebrate?
I thought I had it all in order, that it wasn't my turn yet, but I'm happy, happy to be here. And I figured out my things down there. In fact, it asked me if I wanted to make hand gestures, so we'll see if it catches on. But I would say I don't have any big celebrations, but I do have um, like one of my angel cards that I drew this year was boundaries, and it's like amazing how not boundaries has been in my face. Yeah. I'm like, okay, let me see how I can do this. And so sometimes this week there's been some things that have just been so challenging and so irritating. And then there's been other things where I'm like totally in the flow, where I show up with at the same time as someone else. And I talked to a colleague the other day that I hadn't talked to in months on Friday. On Monday, I'm at lunch at a restaurant I've never been at before. And I see him crossing the street totally in suit and tie, which I've never seen him in suit and tie before. And I had to do a double take to see if it was him. And there we were together. So, I mean, I was with someone else and he was with someone else, but it was just like, okay, God, I hear you. I'm right in my right place where I'm supposed to be. So I'm just really, really, really grateful. Lots of technology things again that are just hysterical. It's like, really, are you kidding me again? So at least I got some of them settled, and it's just cracking me up. I'm just grateful to be alive and grateful to be here with you guys, and grateful to love life and to love other people. In fact, last night, and have them love me. Last night my daughter-in-law was just asking me, where do you want to travel? If you could travel anywhere, where would you go? And then she started talking about their plans, and they're going to go to Japan for spring break, and she's going to go to the Netherlands in the summer with her dad. And it really pointed out to me how I don't let myself dream like that as much. I don't have the enthusiasm for it as much as I'm just surprised. And partially it's because it's like, well, who am I going to travel with is part of my question. But it's just, it was just a very interesting insight to get after seeing her joy and her enthusiasm. And yeah, so I'm excited for them. It'll be a family event they'll never forget.
Yeah, that is so cool. And thank you for bringing in the importance of dreams,
Hmm.
the importance of aspirations. And there is nothing wrong with wanting more or
Hmm.
wanting a change
Hmm.
because all of it feeds your creativity. It
Hmm.
inspires you, it energizes you, it excites you and delights you. And even if you're not sure how in the world you could make it happen, dream about it anyway. Pretend that you're going to go on that trip and start doing the research and watch shows about it and talk to people who've been there and find out their favorite things to do because you never know what's going to manifest for you. And
Yeah.
it's amazing how things tend to line up when you've got a clear intention. So beautiful, Kelly.
Yeah,
I can't
thank
wait
you.
to hear more about your dreams.
Well, I was surprised because I have been doing that dream work and that imagining work every morning. And so I was like, wow, you've really been limiting yourself in this area. So
Ah,
it was an insight to see. Yeah. So,
that's good. That's good.
yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, how can it
So
get
it's
even
a
better than this,
celebration.
too?
There we go.
It is. It is a celebration because understanding where there's opportunity, that's great. You're opening yourself up for even more.
Mhm.
So that's really wonderful. Kudos
Thank you.
and great advice. It's something I needed to hear. So I really appreciate you bringing that in.
Happy to help.
Awesome. Carolyn, you're here. We're so happy you're here. If you could unmute, we will celebrate you. There we go.
I'm sorry. I'm going, why aren't they hearing me? Oh, um, well, just joyful as usual to be here. I'm getting so I really, really looking forward to Thursday. I mean, it's like this is my time. Don't even think about anything else. So, so I'm celebrating something. I'm in South Carolina now, and I don't know if you've all heard about the monks who have been walking and traversing with Aloka, the beautiful dog. Um, it's their peace walk. They've been walking from Texas to Washington, and they came through Columbia, which is known as a very, let's face it, South Carolina, a very conservative town in many ways. Um, and thousands, thousands of people turned up and walked with them and greeted them and met them and acknowledged them. And it was just like, and now they're all over the news, at least in our part of the world. And so what I'm celebrating is that because I kind of hurt my knee and I didn't feel, and I saw the energy. There were going to be a lot of people. And I thought, I don't know if I want to sneak out there by myself and not be sure about how far I can go. And then I went, but I know how to be with that energy while it's happening. You don't have to physically be there, you know, you can be there. And so I thought, so I had, and it got very warm here, unseasonably warm, but I'm okay with that. So it was like almost 70 degrees. And I sat out in our beautiful yard for like 2.5 hours when I knew they were going to be approaching and coming. And I can't tell you the healing I got. I mean, for 2 days, it was nothing but peace in my heart. Just and the joy that so many people in this very conservative area want peace. They went
Yeah.
out and
Yeah.
walked with them and were awakened. It's like I can't get over it when I talk about it.
So
But that's
beautiful.
that's the joy that I'm experiencing and
Thank you.
celebrating.
Thank you for bringing that in. Thank you for sharing that. And it's a very profound awareness that we are all connected.
Yes.
The energy goes through all of us. Make no mistake. I know I've shared with you guys in the past, I was shown that, oh, thank you so much for sharing that, Lisbeth. I was shown that inside every atom, scientists think that it's mostly empty space because there's energy there, and the molecules inside an atom really don't take up much space. So supposedly every atom is 99.999% empty space. Well, I was shown that that empty space, that energy is the divine, it's God. And how many molecules, how many atoms are in your body? Like, yeah, quite a few. And when I had my stroke, I felt like I was in this massive cloud and it was part of me and I was part of it. What I experienced was atoms, the
Mm.
intelligence of our atoms. So, yeah, we can tune in, we can tap in. It doesn't matter if you don't share the same religion as someone else, you can hold space and serve as a witness. And as you witness their profound experience, your God is able to reach you because you're holding that space and you're willing to be present as a witness. Nothing is wasted. We're all connected. Yeah, beautiful. Thank you so much, Carolyn. That we needed that. We did. And now we've got Archana and Jim. Archana, are you there? Can you unmute and let us celebrate you?
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, we're here. Just in my evening stuff, because it's later here. So I look like a little ant or something, with my little glasses on, but it's good to see you all. I think for me, I'm just not used to the Thursday time, so I finally realized it's on Thursdays. So here I am. On Wednesdays, I'm like ready to go, and I'm like, wait, it's not happening. So it's been on Thursdays for a while, but welcome to the Thursday time for me. But yeah, no, a lot's been going on. It's been a while since I've seen you all. I really missed you. And I'm glad I finally came on. Um, but yeah, it's been very busy with family over the holidays. just really celebrating and honoring and being with all the different family members, little ones, big ones, older ones, everybody. And that's just really been a gift. And it hasn't stopped because this Saturday, my sister is having a winter harvest festival, which is an Indian Punjabi Lori holiday. So we have another holiday this weekend. So it hasn't stopped here. And she has usually like over 100 people at her house. So this is not a tiny festival. I just have to get my Indian outfits ready. So I'm looking forward to that. It'll be nice. My son is also going, so it'll be good to go together. And um, I have just been really, Jim and I have been attending RCA, which is Recovering Couples Anonymous. And we have a fantastic couple sponsor out in California, in Anaheim. And we found them after 4 years of looking and firing 8 couples. We just didn't find the right match. And now it's like perfect. And we're like, we just love each other so much. And we're like, how did we find you? That's higher power right there. Because we just finished doing the second step. And that took us into some beautiful visioning of higher power, but also visioning of coupleship higher power. And we did some wonderful visioning this entire 2 weeks and continuing. So collages and this other woman's visioning. So a lot of good things are happening. And
Sure sounds like it.
I can see it all manifesting this year.
Oh,
So
beautiful. How can
Here-
it get even better than this? We
I
get
don't
to hear
know.
from
It's just getting
Jim.
better and better all of the time.
Yeah,
We love it.
now it's even better.
Yeah. Hey, Jim, great to see
Hi,
you, sort
everybody.
of.
Yeah, I'm in there somewhere. Let me take my glasses. Oh yeah, there I am. I'm kind of anyway.
You're backlit.
Yeah,
That's
great.
okay.
Yes, yes, you can see my back. I can see one of my sculptures back there. Um, um, everything that Archana said, I don't want to repeat, but I do want to talk about how we go to this spiritual center. It's kind of Tibetan Buddhist, and the there the center is more like a it's a healing center. You don't have to be Buddhist to be part of it, any of it. And but we go to these meditations and things like that, and they're also trying to uplift the community where the center is, which is somewhat challenged. It's African American predominantly, a little bit of a mix, and so we've been working on first trying to help them get a next door property that they want to help a community person, African American community person, become who are chefs and run a business. And so the idea was we were going to lobby the city to provide TIF money to help with a build out. Well, both Arch and I and 20 other people went in front of this city council and spoke in favor, and the council resoundingly said no, that they weren't going. This business has this great plan and it's supposed to serve the community and high school kids, open mic, Cajun food. It's just a dream come true for the area. So we did all that, and then after it was over, people were feeling a little down, and some donor was watching
Wow.
on Zoom or wherever it was a hybrid meeting, I guess. Archon is telling me. So we were looking for $400,000
Ooh.
of TIF money,
Mm-hmm.
and the city was no way. We're not even 100,000 anything. We're not going to support an individual, right? That's whatever they're thinking. But and this person just stepped up and said, "You got it."
Oh, that is great. Congratulations.
And yeah, I mean,
Wow.
So,
That is fabulous.
and there's a GoFundMe for it now that people are putting up, and
That is
I
great.
and I'm feeling like thinking of all the ways I can help contribute that don't have to be financial, with my talent and my in just knowledge. And
That's
so it's
wonderful.
it's amazing. Yeah, the story is like, wow,
Yeah.
even you can't tell what is going to happen.
You can't. And you bring in a really good point about honoring the energy,
Mhm.
right? You were there for the vision that you all held, and you
Right.
held space for that energy to show up in whatever way it needed to. And
Yes.
as it happened, it needed to show up through a donor, and it did.
Right. Yes.
So, congratulations and kudos. Thank you for being such a great role model there, because we
Yeah,
can
it felt
all
really good to
benefit from that.
be in community and helping,
Yeah.
instead of just we're in our little one-on-ones.
That's
So,
awesome. Well, I'm so
yeah,
glad that you and Arshna could
yeah,
make it. We're going to hear
sure.
from Ruthie now. Ruthie, could you unmute? We would love to celebrate you.
Well, gosh, I've enjoyed hearing everybody else's celebrations. It blows my mind that I was thinking about um when I was younger. I mean, what inspired me was when Kelly was telling about focusing and doing her meditations and stuff. When I was a teenager, I was around 19, and I had first read the autobiography of a yogi, and I started meditating. And one of my friends, I don't know how I got started on this, but she got me started on meditation using a Japanese Buddhism thing called Nichiren Shoshu. It was kind of a fad. It was kind of a cult. They used to say, now what you do is you chant, and you would read these Japanese words that you didn't know what the heck they meant. And but for 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes at night, all you did was focus all your energy on whatever it was you wanted. She said, if you want a job, you chant for the job. You want a husband, you chant for the husband. You want, a car, whatever it is. And I thought, well, gee, all those things are fleeting. What I want to know is, what does God want me in my life? I want to know God. So for 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes at night, I started chanting every day. And after a while, the Japanese words and all these things I was saying didn't mean anything, but I had a vision of Jesus. And all of a sudden it was like I felt I felt God right there. And so after that, I would just spend my 20 minutes in the morning and 20 minutes at night, concentrating on God, on Jesus. And but what amazed me is that I did get my wish. Their chanting worked. Basically, what it was focusing my energy. So remembering that experience, I'm thinking that's kind of what we're doing right now. We're just focusing all of our energy. And so that's what I'm just rejoicing in realizing that's what I have to do again. Just spend 20 minutes in the morning, 20 minutes at night, keep doing it.
And I want to ask you, because you keep rubbing your hands together,
Yes.
was that part of it to get some
Yes.
energy
You
going?
had these beads that you
Oh,
would hold in your hand, and you rub the beads together while you were chanting.
oh,
And so
interesting.
that after that I would just, concentrate on Jesus and
Hmm,
stuff like that. And
beautiful.
yeah.
Beautiful.
These are
But
your small chakra points. They're Lao gongs. That's what the Chinese say. Whenever you see a Buddhist monk, before he prays, he puts his hands together and he puts energy into his hands.
mhm.
Ah,
You also put energy like this into your heart.
love
This is
it.
your Lao gong. I take
Okay.
one of these things. I'm a technology guy. And
Massager.
I put it here.
Aren't you smart? That's brilliant.
Ruthie,
Yeah.
Awesome. Thank
did
you.
the did this did this did the beads, I'm assuming it was a strand of beads, but
Yeah.
was there a name for the beads, and how many were
No,
there?
they were just little wooden beads. Little wooden beads. I don't know what they were, just some kind of wooden beads.
But that's beautiful.
Well,
And
yeah, it
thank you for
worked.
that reminder because
Mhm.
what we focus on is truly what we get. And that's why our intention is so powerful. Our intention helps us create a more cohesive energy stream so that we can collaborate with the divine much more easily. The divine has difficulty hearing a muddy signal. And so when we focus with an intention, and you had such a beautiful one, Ruthie, I want to know what God wants for me. I
Mhm.
want to be serving God. That's a beautiful intention. And of course, they always say one of the most effective prayers is thank you,
Mm, right.
because gratitude, when you're so grateful for what is, then you get more to be grateful for. So thanks for bringing that in. I'm going to be doing this, Georgie. I'm going to be warming up those sensors. I might have to add that, when we're doing our humming, we might have to do this with the humming. I know. You guys give me stuff and I have to throw it in there because it's all good stuff. Oh man.
And what
It's
it does also is makes your hands strong, your
uh,
fingers strong. I noticed, yeah, but when I was getting older, no, I'm getting younger now, but when I was getting older, my fingers were getting weak.
mm,
And all these things that we had, yeah, we don't use the bottle openers anymore. We have
mhm.
all these electric things. Next thing I know, yeah, I couldn't play guitar no more.
Ooh,
I can't hold the chords. And now I'm doing this. I saw Neil Simon and Garfunkel,
yeah.
Simon, whatever. He
Oh,
uses this for his hands
Yep.
because he can't hold his strings anymore. So
Ah,
I'm using it too now.
good
All
job.
these chakra points,
Yeah.
they're all in your arm
Awesome.
and
Thank you
here
for
on the
bringing that in.
elbows.
We're going
so
to keep going because we still have a lot of people who deserve to be heard. And we got Arlene with us, but we're about to celebrate Kathy Poppers.
Let me just say
Kathy.
the other thing about doing this, you can do this and then put it over your eyes.
Uh-huh.
Perfect.
Brings energy to your eyes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Great reminder, Arlene.
Okay.
Kathy, if you're there and you could go ahead and unmute, we'd love to celebrate you. But since you're not unmuting, I'm going to ask Julie to unmute and we're going to celebrate her. And then when you show up, Kathy, we'll celebrate you next. Hey, Julie, great to see
Okay,
you. There's that
hi.
gorgeous smile.
Oh, I love you all so much. This is just, oh, the best hug and all that love. And boy, am I focusing on nourishing love. I mean, I just invited in and welcoming in. Anybody I see, I just say, okay, we're going to share this and nourishing love. So it's really fun, especially with my little Theo. He just lights up and my son said, "Oh, he's so talkative, Mom, when you're on the phone or whatever." So I said, "Yeah, we've got a connection." So oh my goodness, so much has happened. Um, just really interesting, just asking for the angels to assist me. Like yesterday, I well, I had trouble getting this huge trash bin out to the end of the road, and I have a ways to go. And I thought, it's pure ice and everything. It's so heavy. I asked for the angels, and all of a sudden it felt like a feather. I thought, am I really pulling this huge trash bin out to the road, and it felt like nothing. So that was so cool. And then I've had some other, the intentions. Thank you, Elaine, for, the opportunity to listen to the replays because I do the intentions. And then I heard, okay, it's good to do the intentions. You know the energy's there. Now claim it. Claim it. I'm thinking, what? Is it, if I do intentions, is it like a wish or something? But I clearly heard it. Okay, now claim it. And I thought, all right, it's here. It's happening right now. Oh, and so that was amazing. I'm starting to hear some things. And then the other thing is I had a whole week of, uh, let's say, opportunities, but they were requests and they felt heavy, like pressured. and it didn't feel right. It just felt heavy and it felt heavy. And I thought, and then I got this message, and I think what you all call a download or something, but I didn't know. But it said, I, I felt, these are the exact words, I felt in the past that I had to earn your love. And then it came really strong and said, those days are over. And I,
Awesome. Good for you,
what?
Julie. That is fabulous. And I love the idea of claiming the energy of your intention. An
Yeah.
intention is not a wish. An
Yeah.
intention is a destination. That's why I always use the analogy. It's just like typing into a spiritual GPS. When you get in your car and you're going someplace you've never been before and you type the address in, you don't suddenly go, why am I not here yet?
I know.
Right? You know that those turns or going straight or whatever is going to be shown to you at the perfect time. And so your job is to focus on what you choose to create and how you choose to feel while you're creating it. That part's your job. The divine is in charge of how to guide you to realize your intention. So, to all intents and purposes, yeah, it's done because the divine's really good at this stuff. They know how to get you there. And of
Yeah.
course, you have free will. So if you want to take a few detours, that's your right. That's your privilege, your option. But yeah, and those angels were definitely there. I saw angels like pushing while
Yes.
you were pulling. That's great, Julie.
Oh.
So good to see you.
I
So
feel so
wonderful.
much lighter. It's so good to feel that and to, have that's what I like to have an actual experience. And I
Yeah.
want to celebrate those times when I'm just open and receptive to all that goodness. So
And
thank you.
you heard how you had graduated too with regards to love, because you're very focused on nourishing love, infinite nourishing love,
Yeah.
instead of unconditional love. And
Yes.
there's an energetic difference. You can feel it. Your
Mm.
body feels it.
Yeah.
And when your body can recognize it and own it,
Yeah.
then you can feel like I don't have to earn it.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it
That's
feels so
wonderful. Oh,
good.
fabulous. Kathy says that she's on a client call right now. So
Thank
she'll
you.
come back when she can, and we will definitely be celebrating her. But we've got to celebrate Lisbeth. Lisbeth, I'm so glad you're here. Could you please join us? There she is. That's a gorgeous smile.
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, so good to be here. Just one quick thing about what Julie said. I was reminded of what Janet Atwood says, which is when you do what's right for you, it's right for everyone. So it's like you were filling your cup up and honoring your boundaries, and it ended up being right for everybody, even if it didn't seem right to the other people, maybe at the time. So, let me just see. I jotted down a couple of things, but I was definitely going to comment on the Walk for Peace because I came across that and I was just so inspired, even reading about it and looking at the pictures and hearing about the dog, and it hasn't been without incident. Like apparently their uh, support vehicle got hit by a truck or something and got pushed into two of the guys, monks, and they had to go to the hospital. Um, and the dog, yeah, has had issues, but it's so inspiring. I don't know exactly why, but it's just so inspiring. Um, some other little things I'm inspired, encouraged, and almost empowered enough to write a letter or email to a person. I don't know if I will have the nerve to send it, but about a situation that was feels like a business betrayal and plagiarizing of my written work. And the Brad Yates session that I had focused a lot on that. And so I'm really grateful that I feel like I have a plan if I choose to do it, and that I have way more peace about the situation, even if I just quietly walk away. Um, I'm kind of inspired to run a workshop. Um, And yeah, and met some new potential business partners today. So that was good. And one of the big things, and this sounds so little, but I've come across some videos lately that I shared with Tom, and we laughed so hard. We were crying, and we've like watched them over again, and we still laugh so hard that we're crying. And both of us, we were just talking about it a little while ago, both of us like even have one of the clips in our heads, and we won't even be near a computer, and we'll be like laughing thinking about it. So yeah, in fact, I can share like a tiny clip at the end if there's time, if you want a really short one. But it's just so great. I
Yeah.
love laughing so hard that you cry and having people to do it with.
Yeah. And thank you so much for bringing in that thought that love is so inspiring because we're being given so many opportunities to see people who are trapped in fear and trapped in hate. And instead of countering that, remember, I was shown that here I try to be super loving and it creates an equal and opposite amount of non-love. So I can choose instead to rise above that and hold a space of peace, hold a vision of peace for all of us without understanding how we're going to get there from here. That's not my job. My job's the what. The divine will figure out the how. And so I send love and blessings to everyone involved on all sides, because I do not see the entirety of what's going on. And when I try to tell the divine, it shouldn't be like that. You know better. That's not loving. The divine treats me like I'm a temperamental little 2-year-old having a tantrum. They think it's hysterically funny because I can't see the entirety of what's happening. So how the hell would I know? How cute that you think you know better than God. That's really sweet, darling. Yeah, no. Hey, thank you for sharing that, Lisbeth. Very
Yeah.
powerful. I'm so glad you could make it. Kathy's back. Yay. Yeah, you got unmute. No worries. We can't hear you yet.
Oh my goodness, I had a new client who had to tell me everything.
It's all good.
But it's a new client. Amen. So I am celebrating that I got lots and lots of errands done since I came back. I had a wonderful trip up north with the kids, and everything is working out. The conflict that I had with Thursdays, because I'm doing this intergenerational thing, got switched to a different school that meets on Wednesdays before my Wednesday intentions group. So the universe organized everything perfectly. And I'm very pleased that I got all these things done. I got a major download about my inner work, my inner child work in relationship to my children that came really unexpectedly. I was sitting at my desk ready to organize my due dates, and I got this amazing download. And that was pretty epic. And so that's what I'm celebrating. I'm just celebrating being here, and it's 86 degrees here. It's crazy. And that's it. Thank you.
That is wonderful. And Kathy, I really want to commend you for being willing to listen to yourself, being present for yourself, listening to your inner child, being willing to hold the space until your inner child feels safe enough to truly tell you what is present for you. And I know you were busy on your call. Julie went in your stead and she got a profound download as well. There were
Wow.
some different projects that she felt she needed to do, and there was a lot of resistance around it. And she sat down, I'm paraphrasing you, Julie, you can step in at any time. She sat down and she had this awareness that she used to do these things because she felt like she had to earn love, that
Right.
they were ways of earning love. And she's instead decided to focus on nourishing love.
Amen.
So what you are doing is very, very nourishing for you, and it radiates out to all of us. So thank you.
Thank you.
Awesome. I get to celebrate too. Man, we've got quite the bumper crop of people here today. Yeah, I just got back from a massage. Yay! And I've been invited
I'm
to speak.
sorry, did we celebrate Arlene?
Oh, I'm so sorry. No, we didn't.
Sorry to butt in.
No, please, 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 please. Arlene, I'm so glad you're here. I'm going to ask you to unmute. So you can unmute. There we go. Perfect. What can we help you celebrate, Arlene?
It's sort of a mixed bag right now. Today I had a career fair that was considered quite successful. So I'm happy about that, but I'm exhausted because I had all the employers lined up and everything, and they all showed up except for one guy. And we had 57 job seekers who came in for the career fair, and I had 14 employers. I mean, it went very well, but I was exhausted. And because the planning process is really pretty rigorous. And I get that. And and then fortunately, I didn't worry too much about it. But anyway, and then I had to do a debrief afterwards, and then I have to enter things in the computer. Anyway, I'm exhausted. So I don't think that's a celebration, but I'm just telling you the truth. And my brother and his wonderful girlfriend broke up.
Oh,
I've been doing a lot of things with her. So I'm trying to balance being with him and being with her. And right now it's not really nice between them. It's not ugly, but it's not comfortable, shall we say. So anyway, so that's not really, doesn't really sound like I'm celebrating much. So there we
yeah.
are.
I'm going to reinterpret a couple of things that you just said because you said some really powerful things. We're celebrating that you are listening to your own energy. Instead of just pushing through it and bullying yourself into submission, you are listening to what your body's telling you, to what your energy is telling you, and you have respect and compassion for your own body. That's so important because we're all on cycles. We're on this sine wave. There are times when we go up and we've got tons of energy, and then times when we go down and we don't have a lot of energy. I'm a morning person. My husband's an evening person. You have your own cycles.
Right.
And there's a cycle with your work too. So you notice that when you're preparing for one of these events, you're really ramping up and you're putting a lot of energy into it. So it's no surprise that even when it goes well, it's almost a little bit of a letdown, right?
Feels absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. I used to go to conferences and I'd be on this high for 3 days with outstanding people like you guys. Can you imagine all of us hanging out together for 3 days, listening to amazing speakers, right? I'm just like through the roof, the energy. And then I come home to my really awesome life and I'm depressed because I was so high. And then I go back down to my usual high and it feels like I'm depressed. I'm not really depressed. And so I invite you, Arlene, to have some rituals that you do to close the energy loop.
Okay.
And I think that will release a lot of the tension that you've got holding in your body because it's like you're still holding space and the space is complete now. And so you can let it go with love. You can be grateful for what happened and for all lessons learned and then let it go. And then with regards to your brother and his girlfriend, how wonderful that you have another friend in the area that you can spend time with. And you're not in charge of how they feel. You're only in charge of how you feel. And so you can take turns celebrating each of them separately or together. And it's always about your willingness to be love in the moment and receive the love that is present because it's always there for you.
Thank you. Yes, I get that.
And I love the jacket you're wearing is stunning. That's my color.
Yeah, no.
If you were here, I'd have to steal it off your body. So it's a good thing you're not right here.
It's too
All right. I will celebrate a few things going on. I've been invited to speak on a couple of podcasts, which is exciting. I did have 8 people come to the Tuesday night intention group, which was amazing. I got to see Dorji. He was freaking awesome on the Lynn McTaggart webinar on Tuesday. And I posted in the chat that we have our intention group. 5 people reached out and wanted to know more. So I sent them all a fairly long email explaining how we do what we do, because it's a little off what Lynn teaches. The divine got involved, not my fault. And so several of them wrote back and were very interested, and one of them was able to join us, and it was really, really fun. It was really great. I'm really having fun celebrating with the divine and collaborating with the divine. And one of the things that I do, especially when I notice something that feels very wrong and very inappropriate, I look at whatever that is and I say, okay, I don't see this as love, but I know from the divine's perspective, this is love, or it wouldn't happen, because everything is guiding me to love. Everything is guiding me to be love. Everything is asking me to hold space for love and to witness the love that is present. And so, how can I respond with love and also, even higher, just hold that space? If I feel compelled to take action, if it makes sense that I'm also going to join the hike, the walk with the monks, like Carolyn was able to be there energetically, and I have that choice too. Or if I choose, I can physically attend. But I get to collaborate with the divine and let everything be perfect exactly as it is. One of the things that really helped me a lot was when I started doing Ho'oponopono for 5 minutes every morning. And with every inhale, I do Ho'oponopono to forgive myself for the times when I've witnessed something and I chose not to interpret it as love. I chose to be in my human self. And the blame shame game came. It's really good at that. And so then I also do Ho'oponopono with every exhale for those times when I'm a little short-tempered or distracted and I'm not as articulate and compassionate as I could be. I'm not expressing love as effectively as I could be. And so that Ho'oponopono with inhale and exhale cleans my energy. And after 5 minutes, I ask the divine, just keep that going. I'm going to move on to other things and let me know whenever I need to do it again. And they do, out of nowhere in my mind. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And so then I'll do it again. I just do it again for a while. I notice that when I'm walking, I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. When I go to the gym, that's how I do my reps. Yeah. I lift for I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And I lower for I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. And so it turns my workouts into a celebration, a spiritual celebration of my body and my collaboration with the divine. That has really shifted a lot for me. And that's why I wanted to share it with you. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Kathy, you're so funny. I was just going to ask who needs to go early. So I know Michelle needs to leave early, and Kathy needs to leave early, and Carolyn needs to leave early. Okay. I don't see anybody else's hands, but you can just let me know in the chat. So we're going to start with Kathy. Kathy, what is your intention?
Oh, thank you. My intention is to finish an estate appraisal that's due next week, to write it and do it, start my big project, and get my allergy serum resolved. But the general statement I want to say is I want to stay on track, play at work, and attract immense abundance that I grow safely.
We'll
And
support you
love
with
and
all
light.
of that starting right now. We give thanks, and so it is. So, Kathy, I don't know if you were around. I was on this kick for a while. I still do this. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. And I really feel that in my body. And it is projected into whatever it is I'm working on. I
Mm-hmm.
saw you setting a timer for 1 minute and doing that. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed and really feel it. And then thank the divine for playing with you, collaborating with you on this project that you are completing. And then I don't know how much writing you have to do, if this is something separate or not, but when you have to do a lot of writing, one of the things that's helpful is to actually use Chat GPT to help clarify your thoughts. So you could say, I want to describe this, and here's kind of the bits and pieces of my thinking so far. Organize this into a cohesive paragraph that is no more than 200 words or something like that. And ChatGPT will help you refine it. And you'll find that you'll be able to get it done a whole lot faster than you thought.
Yeah, I've been using ChatGPT for a year now.
Oh, good.
I know it well. It
Good.
knows me well.
Yes. Excellent.
Which is a very interesting position to be in if you use it for psychology.
Yeah, because you will get this done very quickly.
Thank
really
you.
well. Beautiful. Yay. All right, Michelle, I'm going to have you unmute because we would love to support your intention.
I want to be one with God and my higher self, and that's where I want to live all the time. In joy and love and happiness.
I'm going to modify that just a tiny bit.
I just gave you an idea. Thank you.
In love and light, we are so happy and grateful that Michelle and all of us are aware that we embody the divine, that we express divine love through every action, every thought, every emotion is something the divine is eager to experience through us. And so we celebrate our lives and love our lives and witness the beautiful unfolding of infinite abundance in all forms. Thank you, divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. We give thanks, and so it is. Ooh, I felt Mena and Angela. Mena was traveling to Wales, and I hired angels and for a nice, easy flight. It took them 30 hours to get there, and their luggage was lost. They had found her husband's luggage and still looking for her luggage when I got a text from her a few days ago. So lots of good energy for Mena, that they have a wonderful time in Wales, that she has fabulous conversations with her sisters, that everything works out great. Angela was flying back to Japan. And so I believe she's in transit, and we are hiring lots of angels to support her and see that all going really, really well. I was also thinking of Catherine in Australia and with her kids and how all that is going, and that they're all doing really, really well. All of our friends around the globe just know that we are connecting with your energy and we're sending you all of these blessings too. And thank you for being a part of this family. We really appreciate it. Ah, beautiful. All right. I know Carolyn needed to leave early too. So, Carolyn, I'm going to ask you to unmute.
Could I just interrupt for one
Of
second?
course.
Because I want to do this before Carolyn leaves, because she'll know about this. I had a major celebration last Saturday. You know, my 20s were kind of a drunken mess, and then I got sober at 31, and last Saturday was 50 years of sobriety for me.
Woo, that is awesome. We are so proud of you, Arlene.
Awesome. That's awesome. That's awesome.
Oh, and I'm amazed that I even forgot about that. So,
Yeah.
okay, Carolyn, it's
You go, girl, Arlene. Good for you.
Minor little celebration. Yeah.
Really big celebration.
Yeah.
And a celebration because I know you, my dear heart, and you are one of the most loving, giving people I know on the planet. So anyway, mwah. um, I guess it's kind of simple. I know. I wanted to say something because about the monks and how interesting it is how media picks up something, it gets going. And I have been very much a part of that little walking journey of theirs in a different way. The incident that happened to them, one of the gifts of their journey and what they're the gift that they're giving and demonstrating was that they totally they 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 didn't take any judgment. It happened. The car rammed them. I mean, it was serious. And it's not that it wasn't taken serious, but it was held in love.
Yeah.
It was held in love and forgiveness. And Lokia, the wonderful little dog, had an injury when she came to them. So what happened is it just got stimulated because they're walking along for many, many miles. And she chose the place that was going, oh, here, come, let us take care of you. Let us help you through. And so she's already back on the track again. So it was all positive. It was all in love. There was nothing there that ever was a horrible thing that happened. That's all I can say about that. So part of what my intention is because of that experience and is that in love and light is with great gratitude and joy that we all truly know that we rest in the arms of the divine and in peace. And that is who we are. That is who we are here to demonstrate that love, that kindness, that compassion. And it is always there. And we are definitely connected as one. And I know this is so, and know this is true, and I'm grateful. And so thank you, Divine. It is done.
We give thanks, and so it is. That was really beautiful, Carolyn. Very, very powerful. Thank you. You know, one of the things that I really want to point out for all of us, awareness is the first step. Like Julie got the message, claim the energy. You think you want to create it. As soon as you think it, it's created. So claim it. It's there, it's yours. Your attention is the energy that you contribute to collaborate with the divine. So claim it because it is yours. Love that. So beautiful. Thank you, Carolyn. Really powerful. Please, do you have to leave, Kathy?
I do. I just want to say good night. I love you all. Thank you so much for your support.
We love you
Next
too. Have an
week.
amazing week.
Thank
Mwah.
you.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Does anybody else need to leave early? Just let me know. Sometimes Elizabeth needs to jump off. So you can tell me in the chat if you don't want to raise your hand, but we're going to go ahead and start with David. Oh, good. She's good. David, what is your intention? What would you like some energy around?
Mine is, pardon me, mine is very similar to Carolyn's, but here goes. In love and light, we are all so happy and grateful that we own our full power and that we own the fact that we influence all our friends, all our family, the entire planet with our divine expression, just like the monks walking for peace. Thank you, divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done.
We give thanks, and so it is. Wow, I was really deep in the energy of that. That was intense, David. Thank you. There's a lot of power around that. Yeah. Own your power. You are more powerful than you realize. You're in partnership with the divine, you know? No joke. Peggy, you ready for some yummy energy?
Of course.
Excellent.
So, in love and light, I am very.
Can you speak up, Kathy? Peggy?
Yeah, it catches her
Sorry.
voice after the first few words. So just sit tight and the microphone's just a little bit delayed when she starts talking. So go ahead, Peggy.
Okay. Thank you. In love and light, I am so grateful to all of the contracting angels that are surrounding my condo in Virginia Beach and overseeing everything that can be done to make it a more appealing, more complete space to welcome in a new buyer. And these angels not only work with the physical, there are the contracting angels for everyone's soul and their spirit, and they bring great love and peace with them into all the spaces that have need of that energy. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We give thanks, and so it is. Peggy, that was so beautiful. And I saw all of us filling our homes with really good energy, whether we are working with contracting angels or not. We're still bringing in the energy. Lisbeth, did you want to share something?
Yeah, that was powerful, Peggy. And I got the sense, and I've probably brought this up before or you've thought of it, but I got the sense that maybe the spirit of the condo is still attached to you. Like there's such a loving connection, and that you could, Denise Lynn has talked about this, you can invite, it won't hurt the condo. You could invite the spirit of the condo to come with you to wherever your new place is. And that might help the transitions. You're welcome.
And I heard people out there needing to talk to me, so I'm going to slip off right
Okay.
now.
We love you,
Thank you.
Peggy. Have a wonderful week.
Much
Thanks for
love.
being
Thank
here.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, Dorothy, it's time for you to get some yummy energy. What's your intention tonight?
My number three daughter's boyfriend's mother, um, she had this morning her fourth operation, and it was um, an emergency operation. And I am asking the universe, in love and light, we hold the intention for Candida to recover from her successful emergency surgery completely. And she is fearlessly and joyfully recovering to perfect health for the highest good of all. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We give thanks, and so it is.
Hmm.
Georgie, I got to download. Is Candida Catholic by any chance? Is Candida Catholic? You have to unmute so I can hear you.
What did you say, Catholic?
Yeah, is she Catholic?
Yes.
I got an image of Jesus Christ standing over her in the hospital, and he was putting healing energy into her heart. And there was a restriction. She was pushing back. And he asked her, "Why won't you accept my love?" And she said, I haven't earned it. I don't deserve it. And Jesus said, it's not about earning love. It's about being love. That's what came through while we held the intention for her.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
There it is again. Julie already brought that in, that we didn't have to earn it.
she sure did.
So a
She sure
message
did.
for us to just receive our love. Yeah.
It's already inside you. It's in every single atom. It makes up the majority of who you actually are. That's the ironic part, you know. Awesome. Thank you for that, Georgie. Very beautiful, very strong, a lot of energy around that. And I hope to hear wonderful things when we see you next week. And feel free to send an email as soon as she's like doing great. We want to celebrate. All right, Kelly, what kind of energy would you like this week?
Well, I'm curious, Dorothy's hand keeps going up, and I'm wondering if he's doing that, if it's just the computer.
The computer, every time he holds his hands up for the intention, yeah.
Oh.
It's just one of
I
those
thought you were
Zoom
ignoring
things.
him.
No,
That's like, it's all
I
good.
I checked with him a couple of times over the weeks, and he's like, now.
So let me see. I am inspired by that story that Jim shared about the guy just saying, "Here, let me write the check." And so I am going to claim prosperity for us all, so we can be those ones that write the check. Maybe it's, maybe it's to buy somebody lunch. Maybe it's to do the whole big, huge $500,000 like that. But it's, just for us to have that sense of prosperity. So in love and light, I claim for each and every one of us that we love life and we let life love us. Like Elaine said, it's already in us completely. So let us feel it, let us know it, let us acknowledge it, and let us let it express. So I claim for each of us first that joie de vivre, that we are enthusiastic and joy-filled about life, that we let ourselves dream and open our hearts and minds to infinite possibilities, for all things are possible with God. So included in that, I claim for each of us amazing, abundant prosperity, so that all our needs are met to overflowing and we have plenty to share with others, plenty to acknowledge and bless and uplift others. Not to do it for them necessarily, to let them have their own experience of love and abundance, but also to just generously give and have the means to do that right where we are and everywhere we go. For that, I'm ever so grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done.
We give thanks, and so it is.
Thank you.
So beautiful. That was so magnetic. And the thing that came through is that prosperity shows up as energy first.
Mhm.
You feel the energy of the emotions, the delight, the wonder, the continual surprise party that life really is. And as we welcome that, that's when the prosperity has an opportunity to manifest as a tangible physical thing. And it could be seeing a friend that you weren't expecting to see, when you go to the restaurant and, and there you are with somebody else and he's with somebody else. And it's like, holy cow, I'm in the right place. Yeah. The serendipities show up.
Right.
So thank you so much for bringing that in, Kelly.
And thank you. Thank you so much. And what came to me was a lightness of heart.
I loved when you said joie de vivre.
I liked that I could say it with an accent because it only took 3 years of French, and that's about how much I can say.
You did great. You did
Thank
great.
you.
And playing with the divine is really what it's all about.
Mhm.
They love playing with us. So when we could just relax and have fun and enjoy it, everything starts to open up. Archana and Jim, I'm so glad you're still here because we would love to give you some extra yummy energy. If you could unmute, I'll hit the little ask to unmute button. And there we go. Somebody's coming
Yeah.
in.
Hi, just trying to
Hi.
unmute. It takes a moment. Yeah, so let's see. Yeah, for me, one thing that I've really been working with so far this year is beginning the process of organizing the space in the house and also organizing um, the space on my computer to get everything in one spot, like on a YouTube channel, and then go forward with creating more content, and just visioning getting that out into the world. And I really am hoping that as I clear the space in the house, which is happening slowly but surely, with that vision, I can have you all over if you want to come for Anand's 30th birthday in May. You're all welcome. So I'm envisioning having his party here on his birthday's towards the end of May. So I'm like, okay, giving myself those 5 months and 4 months or however much it is, but it's going to happen because I really want to be able to celebrate this house, which is really quite beautiful, and celebrate with everyone in the house. So I'm envisioning and intending to continue to organize the space on media and in the home. And so it is.
We'll support you with that right now. We give thanks, and so it is. Archana, thanks for bringing that in because I think there are many of us who need help organizing our homes. And that's such a great. Oops, Lisbeth says her birthday's in late May as well. What's the date? Archana?
Oh, Anand's birthday is May 25th.
There we go.
When is Lisbeth's?
Lisbeth will.
The 26th.
Oh, wow, you're right
26.
there.
That's awesome. We
Your
could do a
birthday buddies.
party for two.
That's right. Come on over.
That's great. Jim, would you like to do an intention?
Sure. Yeah. So recently doing my vision board, I focused on expressing and receiving unconditional love in all my relationships. And I want to speak it as we in the we accept and or we express and receive unconditional love in all relationships, family, intimate, friends, and the greater community.
And Jim, we will support you with that. I want to interrupt for just a brief moment
Sure.
because you didn't hear about a download that I received.
Uh.
I was meditating and I got a message from the divine, and they said, you know, you humans have a very interesting little quirk. Your subconscious mind does not process a negative. So when someone says unconditional love, you immediately hear your subconscious mind hears conditional love, and it says, okay, I'll love you
Oh,
if I love you
I
when.
see the on. Yeah.
The un is it does not
Yeah.
process.
Yes,
And
I've
so
heard
I
that many
started
times. Right.
brainstorming with the divine. I started coming up with these different ideas. And when I came to the word nourishing, my body just lit up like a Christmas tree. Nourishing love, my body got it immediately. So only if it feels right to you,
Yeah.
I would
Well,
encourage you to just
let's
modify that.
just drop the unconditional,
Perfect.
because that's the way it was anyway.
There you go.
Joyous,
Awesome.
joyous love.
We'll support you with that starting right now.
Right.
We give thanks, and so it is. Jim, I got a message for you that you're really good at love and joyous love. And you know how to do this: acknowledge, appreciate, celebrate. And so you just kind of automatically, in conversation with someone, you acknowledge something they're doing, appreciate what it means to you, and celebrate that they were the inspiration. And it's just an effortless, joyous, collaborative love.
So thank you so much. I just wanted to say in this visioning experience, they asked to go back in time to where you experience whatever your, where you had that feeling at. And I went back to when I was a little child, and this just exuberant love that I experienced. And now whenever I want, I reach back into that time, that experience that I, clearly, simply, very childish, not no childlike experience, and bring it into the present. So it's really a great technique that's working for me.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing that, Jim. Great reminder. I tend to get it every week when I hang out with you guys. works, right? All right, Ruthie, you ready for some good energy?
Yes, my laptop had died, so I'm glad I got back in with my
Ah.
phone. Um, you know what? When earlier when I think it was when Kelly was praying or whatever, it may have been whatever. Anyway, I got the message. It came to mind that scripture that says, "My God shall supply all your need according to his riches in Christ Jesus, and in it riches in glory by Christ Jesus." So, in other words, God owns everything, right? God owns the cattle on 1,000 hills, and so, um, and then also the reminder of that it's not the amount of our faith, because a lot of times we think, "Oh, I just have to pray harder" or something. It's the object of our faith. What is the object of our faith? God himself, who already has it all together. So we don't have to worry about a thing. So in that light, I am going to put all my burdens into God's hands. And the biggest one that I'm thinking of right now, which is not a burden because it's in God's hands, is the joy of the Lord to come upon my sons, especially my son Stephen, who has been overcoming depression from being homeless, and now they're preparing a place for him, and he's going to get his own apartment, but he hasn't got it yet, but he's going to get it. And so my intention is for him to have a personal encounter with God and be full of joy. Let it be, and thank you, God. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We give thanks, and so it is.
Thank
That
you.
was really great. I did get the message that he is already receiving lots and lots of messages from the divine. He
Good.
just doesn't have an awareness of it.
I felt it.
And I also put some extra good stuff for him because I know when I first got downloads from the divine, I was like, oh, good heavens, everybody's going to think I'm a crazy person. Is this real? Is this really going on? And so I gave him clarity that yes, this is real. And the messages are here for me. Lisbeth, what came through for you?
First of all, is he open to doing visualizations, do you think?
You know what? He is
Not able to.
I don't know, but he has to recover. He's recovering from a great sort of hardship of
Right.
doldrums. So I don't want to tell him to do anything. I
Okay.
can't tell
Well,
him anything,
well,
except I can encourage him. I can say,
I'll
"Oh, did you know that you can?" You know.
I'll share this, and I'm
Uh-huh.
not a doctor, though I was in the medical field for many years. Good caveat. But The channeled energy gave this visualization for people with depression, saying that oftentimes depression is anger stuffed down. Not always, me grief too, but the image is, and you don't, I've done this in meditation and out of meditation. You visualize yourself in a room and you put all the sadness, whatever you're feeling, you sense it being out of you. And it's like a gray or black blob or something. And then it kind of becomes a living thing and starts coming towards you. And you try and move away. And eventually you're like pinned against a wall or something. I'm sorry, I'll be real quick, Ellie. And it like kind of pulls you down and you feel like you've got a 100-pound sack of flour on you. And you find that you have scissors or a little knife in your pocket and you cut a hole in it and you sense the flour. I did it with salt because I didn't want the mess in my head. But you sense it coming out. And then you cut another hole on the other side. And you just keep with that image of like, it's getting lighter. It's getting lighter. Oh, now I can move my one leg a little bit. And you do it until the point where there's only a little bit left. You stand up, you swing the thing around, and you throw it out the window or whatever.
Very
And
good.
then you visualize, like you embody being all excited, even if you have to fake it. Like you are running around your house and jumping on the couch and spinning around, whatever. And if you do that several times a day for a while, apparently it really can lift people's depression.
Well, I will certainly imagine that for him and visualize it so that even if he just feels the vibes secretly through the atmosphere, it may help him, you know?
That's a really good idea, Ruthie. I
Yeah.
think all of us will join you in that visualization to support Stephen.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that's really lovely. Wow. Thank you for sharing that, Lisbeth. Super powerful technique. Awesome. Julie, are you ready for some yummy energy?
Oh, I am. And it's something that I don't want to say struggling with, but the reality is I'm blocking myself from achieving this. And so what it is I have a nourishing diet that I'm trying to follow. And I make the decision and I choose, and I even prepare the salad, and then something happens and I can't follow through. I go to the cake or the cookies or whatever. So I don't even know how to put that into words, but how like my choices to be in alignment or my actions being in alignment with.
I'm going to make it a little easier.
Okay. So thank you.
In love and light, we are so happy and grateful that Julie and all of us find ourselves naturally attracted to nourishing food and drink, that we
Yes.
bless our food and drink. We witness every mouthful as an expression of infinite divine love. So we effortlessly, joyously choose things that are really, really good for us. And when we make the mistake or choice of choosing something that isn't as healthy and nutritious, it doesn't taste very good anymore. Our taste buds have now been tuned to optimize our health and vitality. Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. We give thanks, and so it is. Yeah, Julie, I got the message. Does this celebrate the divine? When I put it on my plate, does this celebrate the divine? Because your body is the vehicle the divine is using to get love distributed as quickly as possible. And when you choose not to honor your body, you are dishonoring the divine. Now, you're never, the divine loves you. You're allowed to waffle, you're allowed to make mistakes, and you're allowed to, hi, Georgie, you're allowed to do what you need to do, and have a good time. It's not about having a horrible quality of life, right? So,
Yeah, that felt very loving and very, I actually felt myself being satisfied, kind of a calmness and
yeah,
thank you. Thank
absolutely. And I needed it too. So thank you, Ruthie.
I was going to say the same, almost the same thing that Julie just said, that like when and this is what I saw in the meditation that we just did, that the divine sweetness would come into your heart and life and give you so much joy, because that's what we really want when we're searching for the cake or whatever. We want some of that love that we feel starved for. And so just filling your heart with all this love is what I was concentrating on. And I think that's what we all need.
Oh, thank you.
So beautiful and so well said, Ruthie. You are right on the money. Thank you. Very powerful. Wow. How can it get even better than this? Lisbeth, you always have great intentions. What can we support you with?
Okay. Thank you. And I just have to say, Ruthie, that color is so amazing on you. Really beautiful. In love and light, we are so happy and grateful for the abundance and prosperity that we and our loved ones and anyone else in the world who needs it are experiencing, having and growing, especially financial abundance and prosperity, excellent health and well-being, an overflow of perfect, helpful people, contractors, clients, affiliates, etc., and for divine guidance and clarity around our offerings and interactions. This or better. Thank you.
We give thanks, and so it is. Beautiful. Lots of energy around that. Love it. Georgie thought you were waving goodbye, Ruthie. He wasn't leaving. That's funny. All right, Arlene, I'm so glad you're still here.
Well,
Yay.
I'm feeling a little anxious because I have 1 hour to get myself fed and get to choir practice. So I've been kind of anxious, but I didn't want to break in and say I have to go sooner, because anyway, I didn't want to, because I want to be here and I see the group. It feels like the group's getting smaller and won't I won't have anyone to hear what I have to say. So let me say, okay. So first I want to tell you on the 30th, I'm leaving town to go on a cruise, Cats of the Caribbean, where we're going to support the feral cats around in the, up toward Puerto Rico. I think I've told you that before.
Yeah.
I'm feeling a lot of anxiety this month about getting everything done so that when I get on that plane and when I get on that boat, I'm not worried about anything. So here's my intention. Okay. In love and light for all of us this month to have a very productive and happy time and accomplish everything that needs to be accomplished to create peace of mind for all of us. This or something better. um, Thank you, Divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done.
We give thanks, and so it is.
Thank you. And I guess I'll have to hire a whole bunch of angels.
Yes, you will. And remember what the message that came through for Kathy Poppers. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. I'm so blessed. And then let yourself really feel that and partner with the divine as you work on whatever it is you're working on. And instead of working, play with it.
I have a lot to do, a lot
Yeah.
to.
You will be amazed at how quickly it all comes together.
Hey, thank you.
Absolutely. And we just have one more intention. So if you can stick around, that would be lovely. All right. In love and light, we are so happy and grateful that we witness and feel and experience the divine in every single atom of our bodies, in the atoms of the air we breathe, in the atoms around others that we notice. And we witness how everything is guiding us to be love, to experience love in all forms, and to accept what is with grace and equanimity, creating space for the divine to expand love for all. In deepest gratitude, thank you, divine. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is done. We give thanks, and so it is. Well, I got a very interesting download during that. I saw both Gandhi and Mother Teresa, and I was reminded that both of these, honestly, let's call them what they are, saints, did not have to raise their voices to fight for divine love. They raised their presence, they raised their energy, they held the space, they held firm in the face of all kinds of adversarial experiences. Mother Teresa was belittled big time, and a lot of her superiors just thought she was nutso, and they didn't want her to have any funding. Well, when she talked about what she was up to and she brought her presence, she brought her energy, volunteers gave her a lot of money, and celebrities would spend millions of dollars for the honor to be in her presence for a couple of days. And of course, that would fund all that she was trying to do to make a difference. So sometimes, all the time, it's not about the doing. What you are doing is being. That's the most important part. And who you are being is vital. You are creating space for the divine to create miracles. Even if all you're doing is sitting on the couch and feeling oneness with the monks who are walking. Even if all you're doing is sending love and blessings out to everyone in, was it Minneapolis where that shooting happened, and all of the ICE people and all of those people who are so confused and so struggling, because everyone deserves love. Everyone deserves an opportunity to thrive. And love is the only way to get there from here. Thank you all. That was really powerful. Yeah.
Elaine.
And I don't know if you can read that, Lisbeth, Arlene, but Lisbeth put whatever gets done or doesn't get done will be perfect. It's all in divine timing. Yep.
Saw that. Thank you.
Thank you all so much for being here and for staying so late. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it took that long, but there were a lot of people. This was so great. Amazing energy. I love you all so much. Have a fabulous week. Mwah. Take
Lots of
care.
love to all of you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.